Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of The Beanie Project. My name's Jordan Mackey, and this is my space for spiritual guidances and just little wisdoms that I've learned throughout my journey in life. So, today I want to talk about basically just doing it. Not to sound like the Shia LaBeouf advert, but seriously, with life, just do it. So, regardless of what you're working towards, I find that often the largest thing to get in our own way is ourselves and our own perception of what we're doing. So it's really easy to get bogged down and stuck in routine. I think that's the same for pretty much all of us. Human beings are creatures of habit, and so we like, once we're stuck in a routine, once we're in one, we like to stay there. Becomes our comfort zone almost. So today I want to start talking about just basically pushing past that. Something I've taken to calling this recently is project therapy. So generally we know what's right, we know what's wrong. You are your own judge of your moral compass. So if you want to start exercising more, but you find that most evenings you're sat in front of the TV, you know that it's not what you're meant to be doing, and you know that it's not what you want to be doing. And then this can build up quite a bit of resentment and judgment inside ourselves, which I think is something I've spoken about before. Just being at peace with being at peace with where you are, accepting where you are in life, rather than constantly wanting to be somewhere else. So yeah, the hardest step with any kind of, whether it's trying to exercise more, trying to work out addictions or negative habits in your life, just trying to bring a little bit of better routine, more healthy routine, trying to improve your own situation. 9 times out of 10, we get bogged down in the kind of like, oh, I'm trying to exercise more. Oh, I haven't done it. Oh, that's bad. I need to do that. I really need to do that. Oh, I haven't done it yet, and it just snowballs and snowballs and snowballs. Gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So something I want to talk about today is just working on accepting where you are, working on just starting whatever you're doing, whatever it is that you need to do, just begin. It doesn't matter if you're bad at it, it doesn't matter if you're not where you want to be. Just take that first step, you know, it really doesn't matter what you're doing, just do it. So for improving my own happiness in life, I've started exercising more, I've got rock climbing, go out for walks, I've got lots of house plants, I'm reading more books, playing guitar, little things that just help lighten my day and, you know, lift me up a little bit. And these are the kind of both the easiest and the hardest things to do, because they're the small ones. It's easy to be, oh, well, it doesn't matter, I'll start it tomorrow. Well, it doesn't matter, I'll start it tomorrow. It does matter. Every little helps, not to sound like Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available. So, you know, it does matter. They really do matter. It's the little bits and pieces that will really, I find, help lift your mood. Because if you're moving towards, say, dealing with trauma or something like that, then that's great, but it's going to be a lot of little steps towards one very big payoff, and that's wonderful. Or lots of little steps with lots of little payoffs, and that, you know, that's wonderful, but it can be not disheartening, but just it's difficult to see the progress when it's all little steps. So I find setting yourself easier ones, like I bought a new houseplant, I keep care of that. I have started rock climbing and just getting myself out there and really, you know, just do it, just start. It doesn't matter what the little things are. As I was saying, you know morally what you need to be doing, you know what you need to work towards better than anyone else is going to, and you know what you want to do, you know what you enjoy doing. And there's no point, so take exercise for example, if you're struggling with feeling quite lazy, but you really enjoy laying around, then there's no point being hard on yourself and forcing yourself to exercise every day and never lay down again if you don't really enjoy the exercise, because then what's the point? You're just making yourself miserable every day. Yeah, okay, you're fit, but then what? If you're not happy to be fit, then why are you forcing yourself to be that? Obviously it's healthy for you, I get that, I'm not saying it isn't, and everyone should have an amount of exercise in their lives, but if that's what you're aiming for, but you don't enjoy it, why are you doing it? Obviously there are things in life we have to do that we don't necessarily enjoy, that is an aspect of life, but generally speaking, if you have the choice in it, if it's something you can choose to do or not to do, and you don't want to do it, why are you doing it? obviously you have to take a pinch of salt with this. Is there a, say if you have an addiction and you're trying to work away from that, no, you're not necessarily going to want to work away from it, but it's the better thing for you. It's that kind of thing. So that would then be where you have to be a bit careful of it, and you have to listen to both sides of yourself, the side that enjoys and the side that is telling you what you want to do, and the side that's telling you what you need to do. And what you should be doing is about halfway between those two sides, allowing yourself to enjoy life and whatever you want to do, while also moving towards what you know is better for you, and improving yourself constantly, as we all should be trying to do. So another point, something else that this will help you with is, I've found that your ego, or the voice in your head that's constantly maybe shouting negative thoughts or latching onto negative perspectives, really does shout loudest when you're not doing anything. So that situation where you know what's wrong, you know what you need to do, but before you begin doing it and begin working towards it, that kind of limbo of knowing where you need to be but not having actually made any motions towards being there yet, that is the point where your ego loves to sit, and it will it will do anything it can to keep you sitting there and keep you just thinking, oh, we're not going to move forward, this is terrible, this isn't going to work, whatever. It will do anything it can, because that's where it has the most control over you, that's where it has the most power over you. The moment you take that step and you start moving forward, it immediately loses control, and you are back in the driver's seat of you and your life and yourself and where you want to go. So it's a fantastic way of brute forcing yourself past the negativity brought into our heads by the ego. And it also links in quite nicely with, these are all little perspectives that are going to help you move towards a mindful life. Or mindfulness, or meditation, if that's something that you're interested in. Well, meditation is obviously another fantastic way to bring mindfulness into your life, to kind of begin taking those steps towards understanding yourself and understanding the world around you and how they relate to each other. Yeah, so just a little quick one this week. It's been a bit chaotic over the past few weeks. My other job has taken largely precedence in my life, but we're getting back into the swing of it now. I just wanted to touch base quickly and give you guys a little pointer on project therapy, which is something I've been working on for a while. It is just do something. It doesn't matter what you do, just do something. Because as I've just said, that point where you're sat and you're not doing anything, that is when your ego is loudest. That's when your thinking mind has the most grip over your emotions and your mind and you. So if you want to break that, if you're feeling a bit lost at the minute, if you're feeling like you don't really have control over your life, pick something and make a start. That is the best bit of advice I can give you. So yeah, thank you very much for spending your time with me today. I hope any of you have found this useful. If not, then thank you for sharing the time all the same. I will catch you in the next one, probably. Have a good one, guys.